Hello dear children, welcome to another class. Today we can discuss Nazim Hikmat's Some Advice to Those Who Will Serve Time in Prison. The the title is quite interesting, right? So he's giving advice to those who are in prison. That means he himself had that experience in spending many years in prison. So let's see. Nazim Hikmat, his life period extends from 1906 to 1963. He was the first modern Turkish poet, so he belonged to Turkey. He attended the university in Moscow, so he studied in Moscow. His leftist ideas were not liked by the authorities, and the Turkey government put him in jail. So he was a leftist. He had that likeness towards the leftist ideas, so the Turkish government put him in jail. There he had to spend a long time. സോ അവിടെ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് കുറേ നാൾ ചെലവഴിക്കേണ്ടി വന്നു ജയിലിൽ. അപ്പോൾ ജയിലിലെ ആ ഏകാന്തവാസം അദ്ദേഹത്തിനെ പല കാര്യങ്ങളും പഠിപ്പിച്ചു. സോ ഹി വാസ് ഡിസൈഡിങ് ടു ഗീവ് സം അഡ്വൈസ് ടു ദ prisoners, those who are in prison. He went back to Russia and he wrote in Turkish. So his language is Turkish and he lived in Russia for some time. And his works were translated to English also. So his many works were translated to English. And this type of literature is known as prison literature. So it was concerned with those ideas, those feelings, emotions, those sentiments, those temperaments of the people who are in prison. So prison literature is a powerful genre of writing because many famous writers were jailed. So the reason was that the writers or the thinkers, the philosophers, most of them were put in jail. In the regional literature as well as in Indian literature, we could see many of them were being imprisoned because they are truth sayers, they are not liars, right? Hemingway said, "Man can be destroyed but not defeated." A man can be destroyed. അവൻ്റെ ചിന്തകളെ ചിലപ്പോൾ തകർക്കാൻ പറ്റിയേക്കാം, പക്ഷേ അവനെ ഒരിക്കലും നശിപ്പിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ദാറ്റ് ഹീ വിൽ റിസറക്റ്റ് ഫ്രം ദ ആഷസ്. ഒരു ഫിനിസ്റ്റ് പക്ഷിയെ പോലെ അവൻ ആഷസിൽ നിന്നും പറന്നുയരുമെന്ന് ഹെമിംഗ്വേ നമുക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ദിസ് പോയം റിവീൽസ് ദ പ്രിസണേഴ്സ് തേഴ്സ്റ്റ് ഫോർ ലൈഫ്. So when one is having no freedom, he is always having that quench to be out of the prison. So the thirst of life is being discussed in this. Long years of imprisonment normally depresses a prisoner. So a prisoner always had that pessimistic mentality inside it. Once he had committed a mistake or it was being അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അത് അയാൾക്ക് അടിച്ചേൽപ്പിച്ച അതായിരിക്കാം. എനിവേ ദ prisoner is always is in depressed mood. Hikmat offers different ways of overcoming the boredom and suffocation of jail. So in order to overcome the boredom, in order to overcome the suffocation, ശ്വാസം മുട്ടൽ, ബോർഡം, ഇതൊക്കെ അകറ്റാനായിട്ട് എന്താണ് ഉപായം എന്ന് ഹിക്മത്ത് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കുകയാണ്. ദ പ്രിസണേഴ്സ് ആർ അഡ്വൈസ്ഡ് നോട്ട് ടു തിങ്ക് ഓഫ് സൂയിസൈഡ്. നെവർ തിങ്ക് അബൌട്ട് സൂയിസൈഡ്. ഡെത്താണ് ഇതിലും ഭേദം എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചിട്ട് ഒരിക്കലും സൂയിസൈഡിനെ കുറിച്ച് ചിന്തിക്കരുതെന്ന് ഹിക്മത്ത് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നു. ഇഫ് ഇൻസ്റ്റെഡ് ഓഫ് ബീങ് ഹാങ്ഡ് ബൈ ദ നെക്ക് യു ആർ ത്രോൺ ഇൻസൈഡ് ഫോർ നോട്ട് ഗിവിങ് എസ് ഹോപ്പ് ഇൻ ദ വേൾഡ് യുവർ കൺട്രി ആൻഡ് പീപ്പിൾ. ആർക്കും ഒരു നഷ്ടവും വരാനില്ല, അല്ലേ? അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പുറത്ത് നിൽക്കുന്ന, നിങ്ങളെ ആഗ്രഹിച്ച് നിൽക്കുന്ന കുറേ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട്, അവർക്ക് മാത്രമായിരിക്കും നഷ്ടം. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഡോണ്ട് കമ്മിറ്റ് സൂയിസൈഡ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പം ഇതിലെ പോയിൻറ്റ്സ് ഓർത്തിരിക്കാനുള്ളത്, ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ടോക്കിംഗ് അബൌട്ട് ദ പ്രിസണേഴ്സ്. ഇൻസ്റ്റെഡ് ഓഫ് ഗെറ്റിംഗ് ഇൻസൈഡ് ദ പ്രിസൺ, ഇഫ് യു ആർ തിങ്കിങ് ദാറ്റ് ദിസ് ഇസ് ദ എൻഡ് ഓഫ് ദ ലൈഫ്, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ മോസ്റ്റ് അൺവാണ്ടഡ് തോട്ട് ഇൻ യുവർ മൈൻഡ്. ആ പ്രിസണിലേക്ക് കടക്കുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ നിങ്ങളുടെ മനസ്സിൽ ഇത് ജീവിതത്തിൻ്റെ അവസാനമാണ്, ദിസ് ഇസ് ദ എൻഡ് ഓഫ് ദ ലൈഫ്. വെൻ യു ആർ തിങ്കിങ് ദാറ്റ് ദിസ് ഇസ് ദ എൻഡ് ഓഫ് ദ ലൈഫ്, അത് ഏറ്റവും വലിയൊരു ദുരന്തമായിരിക്കുമെന്ന് അദ്ദേഹം പറയുന്നു. Then Um, the poem is starting. Look at your face from shave to shave. Forget your age. So every day you must shave your face in order to make your age less. And look at your face on the mirror. It looks so bright. It will look so fresh and young. അപ്പോൾ എപ്പോഴും യങ് ആയിട്ടിരിക്കുക, ഓൾഡായിരിക്കുന്ന കാര്യം മറക്കുക, ഇന്ന് ഷേവ് ചെയ്ത് നല്ല ഹാൻസം ആയിട്ടിരിക്കുക. വാഷ് ഔട്ട് ഫോർ ദ ലൈസ് ഫോർ സ്പ്രിംഗ് നൈസ്. ദ നൈസ് യു വാണ്ട് ടു നോട്ടീസ് വെദർ എനി ലൈസ് ഇസ് ദർ ഓൺ യുവർ ഹെയർ. If there is, you must remove and make your hair and make your body neat and clean. And always remember to eat every last piece of bread. You are serving food in the jail. Don't waste a piece of bread, because that is, you need nutrition, you need enough food to live inside. Energy, you need more energy to live along with the feelings, with the experience inside the four walls. So you must eat well, and also don't forget to laugh heartily. നിങ്ങൾ ചിരിക്കണം അല്ലേ? You must laugh loudly. Don't forget to laugh. It will make your health more energetic. It will make your life more long if you are laughing. So don't forget to do all these things. Then you may be having very difficult time. Again, the optimistic approach. So we can see the optimistic approach of Hikmat here. Keep your health, be strong, be fresh, and be energetic. Don't count the number of days. Why you are counting the number of days? It will pass away and you will be get out of the prison. There's no doubt. And who knows, the woman you love may stop loving you. So outside the world, you don't know what is happening. Maybe your beloved will be stop loving you. Don't say it's no big thing. That's not a big thing according to you. If they are not expecting you, they are not ready to accept you, just forget it, just ignore it. It is like the snapping of the green branch to the man inside. So it may hurt you, but you must be strong as a branch of a tree, waving and fluttering. That means your life is too long. So you must bring forth your energy inside like a tree. To think of roses and gardens inside is bad. To think of seas and mountains is good. Don't think. So prison, we know that prison is having a garden, roses, jasmine, and beautiful flowers. So don't think about the silly things. Don't think about the beautiful things. Don't think about the fragrance. But think about the mountains, seas, and the huge things in the world. So Hikmat was saying that don't go for the silly things. Just think about the huge, the terrible things like mountains, mountain ranges, seas, and oceans. That will make your heart to be filled with that happiness to get out of the prison. If instead of being hanged by the neck, you are thrown inside for not giving up hope, so don't think about suicide. If there is a news that is coming that you are going to hang up, never think about that. You must blaze your fire of life inside you. In the world, your country and people, outside your country, your people and the world, everything is awaiting you. If you do 10 or 15 years apart from the time you have left, you won't say, better I had swung from the end of the rope. So don't think about suicide. If you are thinking about this long time of 10 or 15 years, you may think about the suicide, but don't do that. You will put your foot down and leave. Leave and leave. You must put your foot down. Don't think about your body hanging on the end of the rope. It may not be a pleasure exactly. I know that. I know everything. Nothing is giving you pleasure inside the prison. But it's your solemn duty. But it's your duty. Don't forget your duty that you must leave. and it is a saying that a coward will die 100 times, but a courageous man will die for one time. So don't be a coward, be strong, be brave, and don't think about the suicide. A part of you may live alone inside like a stone at the bottom of the well. So, like a stone at the bottom of the well, you are like a stone who is alone, who is very hard, who is very rough, and but below the bottom of the well, you are like that. അവിടെ ഒരു സിമിലി കൊണ്ടുവന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ് അല്ലേ. But the other part must be caught up in the flurry world that you shiver there inside. But the other part of you, you are having two parts. One is very rough and tough and like a stone that is at the top of the, at the bottom of the well. But your other part is so soft, so compassionate, so sympathetic, so empathetic. So you must keep your soft part also safe, and that you shiver there inside. Don't shiver. So it has two aspects. The soft mind will sometimes think about the tragedies. So don't make your mind shiver against your strong visions, your strong capacities. Then when outside at a 40 days distance of leaf moves, so you are like the leaves of the trees. It is fluttering, it is moving, it is having huge branches, it is having numberless leaves. You are like that. Your thoughts are of millions, your emotions are deeply rooted, your feelings are amazing. So don't think about ending your precious life to wait for letters inside to sing sad song. Don't sing sad songs inside. Don't be sad. Many things will make you sad, and don't think about something happening outside, or to lie awake all night staring at the ceiling. Or don't be awake. You can simply look upon the stars, but don't dream or don't think pessimistically about that. It is sweet but dangerous. So Hikmat was saying that too much contemplation, too much thoughts, too much loneliness is sweet, but it is dangerous also. Sometimes the sweetness will make you think about your end of the life. So Hikmat was saying that don't do these things. Don't think about the sweet letters. Just ignore that. Your life is very precious. A prisoner, if you are a countryman, if you are working for your people, if you are working for your world, if you are in the prison for others' sake, your life is so precious. So don't make your body or mind or spirit weak by making your ill things, by making your mind filled with the ill things. Your mind is precious, your body is precious, your spirit is precious. So keep it well and good. Then read and write without rest. You must read well. We know that many prisoners are, even our first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru wrote many books inside the prison. Mahatma Gandhi, our Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, all were in prison and all were good writers. So read and write, it is a must to keep your pace well. I also advise weaving and making mirrors. You must weave, you must keep your hobbies well. You must weave and you must make mirrors. That is a symbol. That mirror is showing our image every day. So Hikmat was saying that every day you must keep your creativeness, your energy, your potential in the right pace, in the right path, so that you can make out yourself very easily out of the loneliness that you may feel inside the prison. I mean, it's not that you can't pass 10 or 15 years inside. Maybe you will be there for 10 or 15 years, and you can, as long as the jewel on left side of your chest don't lose its luster. So you are wearing a jewel on your left side. So you can see his approach towards the leftist ideas. He was saying that every one of you is having a jewel on your. Jewel means that heart. He is saying about the pure heart. He is saying about the good heart, compassionate heart inside. He was saying that those who are in prison, many of them are serving for their own country, their own nation, their own people. So you are having a heart on your left side. That heart itself is a jewel. So you must keep that jewel as precious as you can. Then don't forget that you are wearing a jewel, and don't lose its luster. So it is so bright, it is so it is having a luster. So don't lose its luster. Make that jewel always brighten in that darkness inside the prison. And then, as long as you are keeping the willpower, the duration never matters. So if you are having that willpower, if you are having that strength, if you are having that optimistic belief in you, never ever no one make you a real prisoner. So please come out of the prison with a bright mind, with a strong body, with a handsome face, with a healthy and wealthy mind. So here Hikmat was discussing about the loneliness of prisoner, how a prisoner can be there inside a prison. Don't be pessimistic. The pessimism will make your life less and less. Don't think about suicide. Don't think about the love that might have been lost outside the world. Think about the huge things, think about the good things, think about the mountains, seas and oceans. So we can see the Hikmat's aesthetic sense here. Instead of saying more and more things inside the prison, he was saying, or he was asking the prisoners about the beauty, about the harmony, about the expectations, about the varied contents outside the world that is expecting them. So he was there in the prison for a long years. So his experience was he was sharing with the other prisoners to overcome all the tragedies, all the loneliness, all the desperate feelings, all the isolation, all the bully things inside the prison. Hope you enjoyed my lesson. You can come with your comments if you like my session. Please subscribe it. I'll come with more and more sessions. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.